What's the stupidest thing someone has argued with you about? Graduation day was bright and cloudless, which felt like a small miracle considering the week before had been nothing but overcast skies and threat of rain. We all sat in neat rows of folding chairs on the football field, sweating in our polyester gowns, half listening to speeches, half scanning the crowd for our families. The moment the principal told us to move our tassels and toss our caps, everyone stood up and let loose. It was chaos, but the good kind. Laughing, hugging, crying chaos. A few days later, our school's website updated the homepage banner. Big bold letters, "Congratulations, class of 20XX." Below that was a photo, one of those rare, perfect, candid shots. A girl standing in the middle of the crowd, head tilted back, her cap midair, arms raised in celebration. She was beaming. The lighting hit her just right, with the sky behind her pale blue and open. It wasn't staged, it wasn't cheesy. It actually looked kind of magical. The girl in the photo was Sarah H., who I knew decently well through theater. She had light brown hair, shoulder length, and a pretty distinctive dimple on the left side when she smiled. I remember showing it to my mom and saying, "That's such a good picture of Sarah." She agreed. The weird part started when another girl in our class, Rachel, started telling everyone the photo was of her. Now, Rachel didn't look anything like Sarah. She had longer, much darker hair, wore glasses, and had completely different facial features. Not even close. But at lunch that week, she came up to our table and said, "Did you see the picture of me on the school website?" We kind of froze for a second. I glanced at my friend Amy. She said, "The graduation picture?" Rachel nodded. "Yeah, that one where I'm looking up at the sky. It turned out so good, right?" Amy laughed a little, thinking she was joking. "Rachel, that's Sarah in the photo." Rachel didn't miss a beat. "No, it's definitely me," I said gently. "I mean, it really looks like Sarah." Rachel looked confused but not offended, just certain. I thought it was me. I remember that moment exactly. I was standing near the front and I threw my cap and smiled up. "It's definitely me." We tried to let it go. We thought maybe she was just mistaken and would eventually realize it, but over the next few days, she kept telling people about it, bragging a little even. "I'm on the school homepage," she told one of our teachers. "They picked my photo." She even posted a screenshot on Instagram captioned, "Caught the perfect moment, #me." The comments on the post were what really sent it into the twilight zone. Someone wrote, "Isn't that Sarah H?" She replied, "No, it's me. People keep saying it's Sarah, but I think we just look similar." Another person commented, "Girl, that's not you." Rachel doubled down. "I know my own face." Sarah, to her credit, never said a word publicly, but I know it bothered her. A couple days later, someone in our group asked her if she'd seen Rachel's post, and Sarah just nodded and said, "Yeah, it's weird, but I don't care. Let her have it." That only made us angrier. We pulled up side-by-side photos. Sarah's yearbook picture, the graduation photo, Rachel's yearbook picture. It was obviously not Rachel, not even passable as a cousin. Still, she kept insisting. She even started referencing it in real life. "Remember when they put me on the homepage?" Or, "I love that picture of me." At one point, she told someone from the yearbook staff that she was so honored to be chosen as the face of our class. The girl she said that to blinked twice and just walked away. I'll never forget the final nail in the coffin. One of the assistant principals heard about the confusion and decided to quietly clear things up. At the senior awards banquet, he gave a brief slideshow of graduation day photos. When the homepage image popped up on screen, he said, "One of our favorite shots. This beautiful candid of Sarah H. captured by Mr. Bennett." We all looked at Rachel. She just smiled and clapped like nothing happened, still convinced. Or pretending she was. Either way, she never walked it back, never deleted the post. To this day, that screenshot is still on her Instagram, still captioned like it's her. It's been years now. Sometimes I'll randomly remember it and laugh to myself. Not because it was mean-spirited or malicious, just surreal. Like watching someone confidently argue that the moon is made of cheese and somehow believing it with all their heart.